banner that everybody received and didn't throw away and they put it everywhere? Okay. January 8th, you should come to the class time of the new belt that you're receiving. So the class time of your new belt, and it has all the class times listed. If you're not sure, thanks to Mr. Gers, where do you go to find the class times? www.Ackerman's Taekwondo TKD, AckermanTKD.com. Okay? How many of you have checked out the Mr. Gers design website? Okay? So it has all the information you need. It'll have the class time. So it's AckermanTKD.com. Okay? So that has the time for your new belt. When you're called, come up to me. I'll announce your belt. Mr. Johnson will hand you your belt. Mr. McPhee will also shake your hand. And then Mr. Gers and Mrs. Vondrashek will get you in position for the class photo. Okay. Logan Black, come on up here. Logan, welcome to an 8th recommended. To an 8th recommended orange belt. Come on over to the floor. Kyle Hickey to his 8th recommended orange belt. Kyle. And Moms and Dads, I'll give you a quick reminder of when you'll get a certificate or you'll hear me say recommended or decided. What really matters is the color of the belt. What really matters is that your child or your adult is climbing to black belt mountain. Okay? There is what's called recommended and decided, which is sort of like an A versus an A plus in higher grade. So once you get recommended, that's a plain belt, every testing thereafter, your child should go from plane to plane to plane to plane to plane and be climbing that way. And that would be excellent progress. If they ever were plain in orange belt and the next testing they got one stripe in orange belt, that's not a great testing. That's a testing that you say, you know what, we probably didn't work hard enough that testing. If they ever got to a one stripe on their belt and the next testing they went to plain in the next belt, that should be a wake-up call to tell you that wasn't such a great testing, that there was room for improvement, more power and whatnot. So they should either be advancing plain, 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 plain all the way up, or stripe, 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 stripe all the way up. Does that make sense? So I would not focus on what they start at, plain or stripe, because especially at orange belt, it's very hard to start with a stripe. But once they advance on up, you should take note of those kind of increases. We did have 2 of our white belts who went to one stripe in their orange belt, and one of them was Flavio Leite to his one stripe. And Caitlin Philpott got her orange belt. And Joshua Rams is the other student who got to his stripe orange belt.